Welcome to CodeRush Feature of the Week. So Mark, what have you got for us this week?
Rory, this week I'm going to show you bookmarks. Bookmarks in CodeRush. So bookmarks are a navigation feature that allows you to mark an important location in code that you want to return to later. So for example, this draw rock array method here that I'm in, I might want to mark this with a bookmark. So I'm going to hit Control-Alt-1. That's going to put a little marker right there at that particular location. And now I can go somewhere else in the code, and when I want to pick that up, I'm just going to hold down the Alt key and hit 1. Alt-1 is going to get me back to that bookmark. Anywhere I'm in the code, I can hit Alt-1 to get right back to that very important method, right? No matter where I am, I can jump back to it. If I want to create a second bookmark, I can do the same thing. I can come over here and hit Control-Alt-2. And there's my second bookmark over here on this XAML file. And if I'm over here and I hit Alt-2, you can see it's just opening it up right there. The other thing that's cool, let me hit Alt-1. Notice what happens when I go between Alt-1 and Alt-2.
Got a beacon.
Yeah, it gives me a little locator beacon, so my eyes go in the right spot, even though that location, the bookmark, may be in a vastly different location, right?
Sure.
Also noticing when I scroll this down, right, it puts it back to where it was when I drop the bookmark, right? See, if I scroll it out of the way here, and I come back to where we were in Rock Painter, scroll that out of the way, and come over here, and now let's go back up, pick up bookmark 1, pick up bookmark 2. Notice it's scrolling them right back to where they were when you dropped it.
So it's not just storing a point of space in time here. We're effectively storing a context, how you would like to view this when you come back. So this is kind of one of your favorite locations to be, and you'd like to be able to see not just the top line of the method if it was scrolled off the bottom. You'd far prefer to see a block of that code inside the method. After all, that's why you've come back, presumably. So you position it how you like it, then you make your bookmark, and when you come back, it'll reposition in that same fashion.
Exactly. Now, you want to see the coolest thing about these?
Go on then.
Watch this. So I'm going to close Visual Studio. Yeah, we'll go ahead and close. We'll say yeah. So I'm going to restart Visual Studio, and we'll open up that same project again. All right, so notice as we're back up, look, there's the marker is right down there. The bookmark is right where we placed it there. The bookmarks are persistent. In fact, if I hit the Alt-1 and Alt-2, notice I'm going back and forth between those two locations in the code. So
very nice.
So it's pretty cool.
That's great. So you can set up your favorite locations in any given solution, and then when you reopen that solution next time because you've switched off to something else or you come back, you now have exactly that same setup again. You've got all your favorite places exactly where you left them. So you don't need to set them up each and every time you load this solution, because that would be a pain, right?
Right. Now, a couple other things. If I hit the same Control-Alt and then the number key on top of the bookmark that's already there, it'll go away like that.
Okay.
So I'm just hitting Control-Alt-1 right now, back and forth. I'm just hitting it again and again,
sure.
And it's toggling it.
Still toggle switch. Right,
so that's a toggle switch. Of course, if I move it somewhere else and hit Control-Alt-1, it just moves there, right? Because there's only one bookmark 1. The other thing I wanted to show you is let's go into the shortcuts, so CodeRush shortcuts. And in the shortcuts, if I search for the word bookmark, I already had that up from a previous search, you can see all of the shortcut bindings. Notice some of them, like Alt-0, are not enabled by default. So by default, we give you, out of the box, 1 through 6 for jumping to, and Control-Alt 1 through 6 for toggling a bookmark, for dropping it or picking it up from that location. Okay?
Okay.
And there are a couple other keys down here for individually toggling bookmarks on or off, which you can explore and use if you choose to. If you want to also enable these, you can. You just select them and click on the Enable button right there, and then you can have more bookmarks if you find that's something you need more of. And that's it.
Fantastic, Mark. Well, this is very like markers in some respects. Obviously, a marker is a great trail of breadcrumbs for where you've been. This is a more persistent thing that you might keep sort of around long term. But they work the same way. When you return to them, you've got a beacon that draws your eye in, shapes the page the way it's supposed to be, where it was when you created it, draws the eye in so you can see exactly where you were, no delay in getting working with whatever you were after going to. So, fantastic stuff, yeah. Thank you very much, Mark. We'll see you next week on CodeRush Feature of the Week. For more Feature of the Week videos, click one of the 2 video links on screen or select from our playlist. Download and learn more about CodeRush from the DevExpress website. and be sure to subscribe to our channel to receive all the latest CodeRush feature videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.